big thing I've found with gaming when you're talking to young people about it is a lot of the time it's happening in their bedrooms. So yes, it can happen within like the social areas of a family home, within like the living room and other general areas within the home, but the big place is within the bedroom. So a lot of the time gaming is happening in a more isolated zone where young people are using gaming devices and consoles alone. So with gaming consoles now, there's a thing which is called live chat. So all the main manufacturers of consoles, PlayStation, Xbox for example, they have live chat. So live chat is when you communicate with someone online who majority of the time is unknown to you, and you play the game via online chat. So you would be playing, say for example, Warcraft, and you're shooting people and engaging in different elements of the game, whilst also communicating with other people that are playing the game from potentially all across the world. What happens from communicating with young people, they're saying, is that whenever they're playing on their consoles, their barriers are down, because when we're talking about internet safety, people are aware of the risks of like social media when it comes to Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. But with consoles, because they're engaged in a game and you don't actually see another person, you don't see a profile for example, they're seeing another character, and therefore they feel safe within the gaming zone and they're enjoying the game. There's a entertainment element to it, a fun aspect to it, so therefore a lot of the times the precautions that we take on other online platforms we don't use when we're gaming, because we're having fun, we're within our own bedroom, we're playing this game, we're engaged in the game. So the normal standards of kind of not releasing your name, etc., sometimes will let those barriers slip a wee bit, and young people will disclose information that they wouldn't on, for example, their Facebook profile. From speaking with parents, when it comes to consoles, parents don't understand the kind of online gaming world. It can be quite a complicated world depending on whether you use Xbox, PlayStation, Microsoft, etc. But also depending on what game you use as well. So a lot of the time parents and guardians are thinking that they know what their child's engaging in online, but they're not aware of the potential inappropriate content that they might be accessing, the elements of violence that are included within games, and you would even find that sometimes it can be the teenagers that I'm working with, perhaps like a teenage boy, it's their younger sibling that they're playing the game with, who would be a lot younger, and therefore inappropriate content becomes even more inappropriate when a child is younger and obviously accessing the game, and the parents just think that it's quite innocent, it's just playing a game. They're not really aware of the potential risks. Big thing that I'm finding when I'm talking to young people about gaming and consoles isn't so much sexual predators, it is people coming online and being extremely verbally abusive. There would be a lot of like foul play, a lot of inappropriate language. There can sometimes be like bullying with attached threats. So people can bully on a gaming console saying that they will like steal stuff off your game. They can even just really be very derogatory towards you and make you feel like you're no good at this game, or even saying things like you're ugly, you're fat, you're this, you're that. I think consoles is one of these things where the young people that we're engaging with, they have grown up in a world where they've been given tablets from a young age, they've been given lots of different devices, whereas we were lucky if we had a phone or had Snake on our phone, which was great. That was our gaming. But I think when it comes to teachers and other professionals who are engaging with young people, they need to make themselves aware of consoles, like how potentially you can be abused on them, what type of abuse. Also about informing young people of what abuse is. Young people need to be made aware that it's like what is verbal abuse, so that they are aware, like if someone is making you feel belittled or worthless or anything like that within the real world or the virtual world, it is abusive, and teachers need to be aware of how to support a young person through that, and not kind of, I don't want to say shy away, but that when there can be bullying in the playground, in the same way there can be bullying online, and that can affect how a young person feels. Even if it's someone that's totally unknown to them in a totally different part of the world, it can affect them the same way. So it's about supporting that young person, talking to that young person and dealing with it the same way as you would if they were being bullied within the real world, and listening to how that young person feels about it, but also making sure that young people are educated in how to set parental controls and how to report abuse. That's what's really important. How do they report abuse and continue to stay safe online?